Good morning. How are you this morning? I'm up and at 'em. Putting on that red. I like some red. I know a lot of you younger girls like nudes and lip glosses, but I guess I'm in the old school. I like some red. That's just my scarf. Well, I just left John putting up some Christmas. Don't really like for him. This is probably gonna have to come off. I knew it would feel good when I got to Birmingham though with Mother. I don't really like him putting up my stuff. Although, I'm not gonna say anything because he's putting up my stuff. Oh, a lot of you put up your Christmas yesterday, and hats off to you, but as you saw from the videos, we had everybody at our house on Sunday for Christmas Eve. We all went to John's family on Monday for Christmas. My days are so mixed up. Tuesday, I had to babysit. So, I got no rest. Although, the boys were tired too, and Rick slept a lot. I had to still leave home at 6:30 and go babysit, and I was wiped out. So yesterday was one of those days that I slept the biggest part of the earlier part of the day. I got up about 8:30 and 9 because I didn't go to bed till 1, and sat down and was doing some stuff and dozed off for a few more hours. And that's the way I do when I'm wiped out, when the chronic and inevitably I know that when I go like I've been doing lately, that I'm gonna crash afterwards. So my body's in crash mode and I'm having to push through and go get Mother. I gotta test her blood for her Coumadin this morning, and then I've got to take her into Birmingham to the eye doctor. She has to get the shots in her eyes every 5 weeks. So that's today, and that just couldn't be missed, because if not, I would love to be home with John getting all the Christmas cleared up. Some of you had asked me how long it takes for us to decorate that much. It takes a good week to complete everything. I put everything up. If I get a chance, I'll show you. It's real dark down there where he stores it, but I think he's got a light. But I'll show you where we store it, because a lot of you have said, where in the world do you store all that Christmas? We have a very large basement, the size of our house actually, and we just decided to, you know, make the full basement. We completed part of it, and that's where the boys play, and that's where all the junk is. But he has it would be a bathroom to a bedroom down there if it was finished, but it's not. And so he has metal racks down there, and he has a process of the way that he stores the big items up on the very top, and then we have containers in red and green or red and white or whatever Christmas colors that we put all the stuff in. And I pack it very good, and I pack it as much as I can by areas in the house, and then I label it on the outside. I relabel every year because I may not pack it back exactly like it was, but I'll put like dining room tree, living room tree, kitchen tree, so that I can take and unload that stuff right near what I'm going to do. So I've got it pretty organized. And then I either make pictures or I do screenshots off my Christmas home videos so that I know exactly where I had everything last year. But that doesn't mean that it will go back just exactly like that the following year. But if I don't change anything, then it keeps me from having to recreate the wheel and, you know, having to start decorating over from scratch. So that's, you know, a good way to do that. Our pastor's wife was saying, how do you do all of this? And I said, well, I've gotten pretty organized with it over the years. And she's like, come organize me, please. So that does make it, but it's still a big job. Now, where it takes like a week to decorate, I can put it up into no more than 3 days. So it goes up a lot quicker than it does to decorate. But I'm gonna pick up MawMaw Luv. Got the camera turned so that she can be on here some and let her, she's bored. She's been in the house for a few days, and it is hard for me to juggle everything. It's hard for me to juggle my life, her life, and the kids' life with babysitting and church and John. I feel a little overwhelmed sometimes with all the stuff that I have to do, but thank God I am retired and that I am able to do what I do. It's all good. Christmas was good. Christmas Eve was great. Christmas Eve with our kids was great. So we just had a great holiday season because, for one thing, I set my mind to that nothing matters more than my family this Christmas. And the ones who want to be there, wonderful. The ones who don't want to be there, wonderful. Let them, let them do their own thing, and that's okay. Because I focused on the ones that were there, and we had a wonderful time. It was such a feeling of love, and it was just a good spirit there. And the enemy, like I said, he comes to steal, kill, and destroy. But I made up my mind days before that there wouldn't be any drama, that there wouldn't be any hurt feelings, that there wouldn't be, no regrets of anything. And prayed over it. John and I prayed just that everything would go beautifully. And we had extended family that came that needed to be with us, and it was just beautiful. Now, on the flip side of that, I understand also that some of you may not have had the best Christmas you've ever had due to family situations or finances. I'm just here to tell you that if the enemy can destroy your home, he will. But you've got to dig your heels down and say that no weapon formed against my family is going to prosper. And there's a YouTuber on here that I've been talking with that's going through a family crisis. And it becomes a matter of mind over matter, is what it becomes. To where you will not allow circumstances and situations that you have no control over. See, we can't control other people. We want to. I'm a controller. I'm not a controller to the point of obsessive controlling people. I just want people to do right. I just want them to walk with the Lord. I want peace in our family. I want love in our family. And sometimes it's just not all possible. And so the Lord has really shown me a lot the last couple of years. As a matter of fact, He spoke so openly to me. And when I say that, you may not understand that. He did not speak to me in an audible voice. But He spoke into my spirit, to where this came into my spirit immediately when I was praying about something. And that's the way we have to learn to listen to God, to actually hear what He's saying to us sometimes. When He says, be still. In other words, that means to be quiet and know that I am God. So, I have been one that has scurried about and tried to fix things and worried and cried and all that. That's not me anymore. That's not me. I'm not saying I don't ever get upset about anything, because I do. But the thing is, can I change the situation? No. And that's the same way with the YouTuber friend that I've been talking with. Me and her talked, and I said, look, you know who you are in the Lord. You know who you are in the Lord. You're going to have to stand your ground. You're going to have to pray over this family situation. Yes, it's tough. It is very tough when it's your children, especially, as it is with her. But I said, you stand your ground and you dig your heels in the sand and you pray, and you know that God is always on your side. So I'm telling you that today, that if you're going through situations, or there's just so much junk that is going on. I'm telling you, I've been a Christian all my life, and I've never seen this much junk go on. Never. Small town USA, things like that used to happen in the big cities. Small town USA, junk goes on. And, but I know in whom I believe. And I know what the standard is that He has set for us. I had put a thing on Facebook the other day that it amazes me that even in small town USA now, a lot of the philosophy is, if it makes you happy, do it. That's so not what the Lord said. He said that there's a straight and narrow path that leads to heaven. And he also said that few will walk it. That's scary. But I know that he has given me a standard to live by. He's given you a standard to live by. And I'm just going to tell you today that if everything wasn't the way you wanted, and there wasn't peace, and there might have been some drama, just lean on the Lord. He knows. He cares. He's as sick of all this junk as we are. So let me go in and get MawMaw Luv back. This is my telephone that I always use.
Oh.
I got a new vlogging camera, though.
What is a vlogging?
Well, it's just a new camera that I can use to vlog. Besides,
I'd like to know what blogging is.
Vlogging. It's what me and you do in the car all the time.
Oh, is this blogging?
It's video blogging. You know, a blog is when you write and tell all kind of stuff.
I tell you one thing, I'm so glad I'm learning all this stuff.
Well, you need it, you know, because you never know when you're going to start your new career or anything.
That's right. I could very well start it any day if I could find the right fella.
Oh, you don't need a man to start that?
I need one to give me thoughts on things to do.
Oh, he'd give you thoughts on things to do.
If I could find one that could still walk
or breathe normally without
he just breathed every now and then, it'd help.
Yeah, if he'd just move so that you'd know he wasn't dead.
He might feel blamed everybody. Oh, I ain't talking like that. It could be me I'm talking about.
Yeah, you just need one that'll get up and say hi every hour. Just so that,
let's see, what was that we used to do?
Just say, I remember. Hey, Mother, you could tell him all your old stories, and he could tell you all his old stories. And then y'all don't ever remember nothing, so y'all could tell them every day, and y'all think y'all had.
I tell you what, I'd give him one of my pills where he.
And then he'd say, Lord, when did that happen to you? And you'd say, let me tell you about it. And then you'd tell him on a Monday, and then Tuesday morning y'all'd get up and you'd say, what do you want to talk about today? And you'd say, let me tell you something. And you'd tell him the same thing again.
See, he would know. He'd be forgotten.
Well, that's what I'm saying. You forget, you tell me stuff over and over. And so y'all would, it would just be.
I've kind of always done that.
It would just be like a party every day, Mother.
Yeah, I know. But his nose would be running. And
he'd probably have one of them big old red noses. What do they call them? You know, those big old, you know, some men's noses get big when they get old.
Other things don't. Their nose does.
She's back.
I'm a bad girl.
She's a bad girl.
Oh, my word.
I had to get her out of the house. She wanted to know if human, you know, look where I'm going. I'm going.
I know it, Suzanne. I wasn't going to sue her because if I was wrong, I'd be.
You'd be, but was going to go that way and go to and eat first. Well, when I get to a place where there's a run, I was just thinking going to Birmingham to the doctor, but we're going to eat first.
Yeah, well, I think so.
Got to go get her a Cracker Barrel fix. She's a druggie on Cracky Barrel.
And about the same thing every time.
On Cracker Barrel.
And about the same thing every time.
Yes, you do. Dumplings, slaw, and baked apples.
I'm the boringest person ever.
Well, you don't go very often, so it's not like it's very boring. But ain't she pretty? Tell them what all you got for Christmas.
I can't think of it all. I got to wait and go.
She got new earrings that we can't find. I know older people don't remember, but I swear I don't remember having them earrings in my hand. We'll have to ask Ashley. Ashley gave her a real pretty pair of earrings. She gave me a pair too.
Earrings.
And they were gorgeous too. We got to find them.
What color was they?
They were silver. They were silver. They had an antique look to them.
Well, I saw them, but I can't remember.
And then Ash gave her a bunch of bath gel. She still had lotion left over from Bath and Body Works, but she is a body gel snob like me. Just wants Bath and Body Works. Don't want none of that stuff from Walmart that feels slimy. There's some of that washing stuff from Walmart that feels like snot.
Well, I don't want any of
Not that I've really ever had snot come out of a bottle and put on my body, but it has a slimy feel to it.
You of it, doesn't it?
It does. And Bath and Body Works to me is just good. And listen, you can get it right now. You can get some of it 75% off. But I always use the coupons. And I'm going to tell you, I went in there before Christmas and I racked up.
Tell them that I said for what for y'all I'd be filthy.
She'd be a stinking animal.
But I've got to bake because somebody keeps giving you something. You got to bake.
So we keep her supplied in Bath and Body Works bath gel, lotions, and sprays.
And I use it. Buddy.
She uses it. She is a good smelling 90-year-old woman. Hey, Mama, you're closer to 91 now than you are 90.
Oh my word! Let's talk about something else.
I told you last year. You said it's gonna be my last birthday. It ain't March yet, is it?
No, it's not March yet.
So we got you smelling good for Christmas, and then I bought her. Well, her big Christmas present from us was back in August. She had a door at the end of her house that was just rotted. She bought the door, but then John and I paid to have to have it all done, new locks put in both doors. So that was I think it was about $400. So I told her back in August, I said, this is your Christmas present. So of course I couldn't let her go without opening something.
Just some stuff to bathe with.
No, I bought you a new purse.
I know you did.
Yeah, I bought her a new purse. It's so cute. It's mostly a crossbody. Okay, he's saying the cops are down here. Like a crossbody, but it's got 3 different distinct compartments, and she can just put her glasses in one and her billfold in another. Does she have it with her today? No, she gave me all the stuff to put in my purse today. So, but anyway, what else did she got? Some new little footies from my oldest brother, and he had something else in there. What else was in there? Oh, candy.
Yeah, candy.
And then
them shoes just got ears.
Yeah, they're little bunny footies. They're cute. She had them on when I got to her house. And so then my oldest brother had wanted me to pick her up a pair of pants, and of course in all the haste of everything I forgot. So, but we'll get her another pair of the little jeggings that she loves. And let's see, what else did you get? Oh, you got more Bath and Body Works stuff too, from Lindsay and them. So
I also got some from Greg's one.
Oh, did you? You get some from Greg and Lauren?
Two of them.
All right. So you want? There is no need for you to stink.
No, if I stink, y'all should just take me off to that old folks' home.
If you start stinking, we'll know that you're dead.
Yeah, because they's worse.
In her hair pretty, we gotta get it cut. But I think she does a great job with it. But now all she lets it do is air dry, and that's how good it looks after it hair
is naturally curly.
Yeah, she's got good hair. I got some of my good hair from you, Mama.
I've had some of the
Thank you for my good hair, Mama.
You're welcome.
But we're going to get some lunch.
And then what else? Tell them what else.
Then we're gonna go get her shots in her eyes. You know, I never look, but I might put the camera in that direction today. It's usually pretty dark, though, when he does it. Like, no, he turns the lights back on.
Tell him what I said when I said, I'm afraid you're going to hurt me with that nickel.
Oh, yeah, I'm having to take her, I'm checking her Coumadin at home every week now. She's like, oh, the first time I did, oh, you're going to stick me. I said, my God, Mother, you get needles in your eyes. Surely you don't have a problem with me pricking your finger.
I don't cry all that.
No, but she also has the hots for the doctor over there.
That's the cutest man I've ever seen.
Dr. Sapp, he is a cutie, and he loves her.
And tell him what I did the first time I was there.
She grabbed his leg.
Oh, his pants leg.
His pants leg.
I was so scared. I just knew it was going to kill me. That was one of the first times. And when I got myself, I had a hold of his pants leg.
He loves her, though. He loves her. He comes in hugging her every time. But anyway, we're fixing to go get some lunch. And if I think about it, I'll do a little video with Dr. Sapp and put in here. But they have been loving me vlogging more. They want me to continue vlogging more, where I tell them, you know, sometimes my life is boring during the day. I mean, it's not boring to me because I love slow days, but I love seeing other people's lives. Yeah. And so I love it. And I think it's wonderful. It is wonderful. And I've made so many good friends, and oh my gosh, y'all, some of the sweetest Christmas gifts.
Cute gifts.
I know, and all the Christmas cards that you got. She left the box at my house Christmas Eve, so she's going to open her Christmas cards tonight, the ones I had not already gotten to her. But it just, you know, means a lot to her too. That, I mean, anytime that anybody sits down to prepare something to mail to you, whether it's a card or a gift, or whatever, and then puts their thoughts in there, that just says, I'm thinking about you, I care about you.
That's like
because there's not many of us that mail stuff anymore.
Nope, I don't cook either.
Well, let's don't get into that. Now you're meddling.
No, I'm not meddling. I am not meddling.
We're gonna go, and if I get a chance, I'll do a little video with Dr. Sapp, but if not, it's been great talking to y'all today. I know y'all are glad to see her.
Yeah, bye-bye.
Yeah, bye-bye. You could at least give them a Hollywood wave.
Well, I don't know how to do that.
Here's a Hollywood wave.
It's pathetic.
Here's a Hollywood wave.
That just looks like you're not
like you're at a parade.
Like you don't know what you're doing. Who are you waving at?
I don't know who I'm waving at. Bye, y'all. Well,
some stuff she put out there in Barnwell. And what she's got 2 baby things, and they're wrapped in stuff, so that wouldn't hurt. She put them up on something. But I believe there's some of her stuff out there.
It's 5:40. We had a 3:30 appointment, and we're still waiting. I'm covered up in my scarf, and this one over here is just chatting. She can't see a thing because they put deadener in her eye.
I can see an outline. That's about it.
But she's over there just to. I was gonna show you some video of the doctor, but I'm glad we ate before we came because we would be hangry right now. It's not good to be hangry. I've taught Mother a new word today.
Hangry.
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 Hangry. It's when you're hungry and you're angry. But we're not hangry.
So I was hangry.
Our butts are just tired of waiting. I'm sitting on a bench,
and
it is a farce because it is not comfortable. It is only something to keep you off the floor. So I don't know. Dr. Sapp had an emergency today. So we're going to tell him, we're going to see what his wife's cooking for supper. And we're going to tell him we're going home with him when he comes in here in a few minutes.
He may run.
If he ever comes in here. To be continued. Bye.
You bet you tell that to all the boys.
All her men. She's got so many men. We decided a while ago.
Deal with boys no more, it's old coach.
Hey, we decided a while ago that if she did get her an old man, you know, that she'd have to make him talk every hour to make sure he wasn't dead.
She does subconscious. Let me do.
That's terrible.
Don't ask her leading questions.
Don't ask questions you don't want to know the answer.
That's exactly right.
Look up at the ceiling. Give you a little numbing shot here, just around the eye. She's recording this, I think. You may end up on YouTube.
Yeah, you will.
But,
that's I she's dead.
No, you're on there anyway today. You know that. The Dr. Sapp wanted to know what you was going to do to a man to make him not be able to walk.
Who?
Dr. Sapp, he had just asked you that. So don't ask her those kind of questions.
I answer too good.
Dangerous question. So you got one numbing shot. Can you feel the numbing shots?
Not really.
Oh, he's already in somebody else's room now. He's waiting for you to numb up.
Yeah.
It's 6 o'clock and our appointment was at 3:30. We've been singing, hadn't we?
Jesus, Jesus.
I need to ask him if he heard us singing.